I'm Rebekah Harrison and my play is called In My Bed. Yeah, I think it's just a story about modern relationships. No, maybe it's not actually. Maybe it's just a story about relationships and what happens when things go wrong. I think it's just a look at modern relationships really, and I think it's the kind of piece that will appeal to a lot of people because of that. So it's not kind of based on personal experience, but it's kind of based on everyone's personal experiences really. So it's kind of that universal sort of love gone wrong story really. I think because of the nature of the story and because the piece is about modern relationships and how we often sort of segregate sex and sort of that kind of side of a relationship with sort of companionship, that's kind of where the idea for the narrative came really. So the sort of the fractured narrative is sort of a bit of a comment on that as well really. So that's kind of where the inspiration from it came. And just to do something a bit different really, I write quite naturalistically, so for me to write something that was a bit different in terms of structure was just a bit of a challenge and seemed to work. So,
would you rather never have sex again or never meet your one true love?
Never have sex again.
You don't even know if true love even exists.
I quite like there's a lot of would you rather questions, which is like a theme throughout the play, and I quite like that style. That's something it works really, really well that I'm quite proud of.
Would you rather be half your height or twice your weight?
Twice my weight.
That's it.
Would you rather be stuck in a lift with 2 wet dogs or 2 fat men with bad breath?
2 wet dogs.
Would you rather be constantly followed round by 30 ducks for the rest of your life or have 4-metre long arms?
The ducks.
Some of them were from the internet and some of them were just from I asked lots of people when I was writing the piece. I just asked lots of people on Facebook to put their best would you rathers up, and I just spoke to everyone I knew about would you rather questions and had quite a lot of fun playing it with a lot of people, and I've come up with more since, to be honest. So yeah, there might be a few more going in before the final draft. So yeah.
Would you rather know the truth about absolutely everything or absolutely nothing?
What?
Would you rather be unwanted or loved?
Well, that's obvious.
Would you rather have a rewind button or a delete button for your life?
Probably.
Would you rather live a lie for the rest of your life or be totally honest?
Would you rather never speak again or never be listened to again?
Would you rather have nobody or be nobody?
Would you rather lose your best friend or never find the love of your life?
Would you rather love or be loved?
Would you rather spend your whole life chasing a dream or just wake up and take a chance?
I think what's been really nice, we're auditioning at the moment, and obviously quite a few people have read it throughout the process so far, and I think the nicest thing has been, I don't think I've spoken to anyone who's read it or has auditioned for it who hasn't said, I've got a story a bit like that actually that happened to me, or it's a bit like when this happened to my friend. Or so I think for me it's kind of taught me that it's actually a bigger issue. Not, I suppose issue is the wrong word. It's probably it's a bigger story that actually everyone can relate to than I perhaps at first thought. When I first started writing it, actually there's elements of it that everyone kind of relates to and that everyone's kind of been in that situation somewhere or has got a friend who's been in that situation. So that's probably been the most interesting thing for me. It makes it quite exciting as a piece, I think. Well, as a theatre company, we've been going sort of for a couple of years now, well, 3 or 4 years, and we've done quite a lot of stuff in Manchester on the fringe scene. So I think for this piece, we definitely want to kind of take it sort of further afield, and it's quite a nice piece because it's not a lot of set and it's not a lot of cast. So we'd like to tour it, and eventually we'd like to take it to Edinburgh next year, but funds permitting. So yeah, that's the eventual plan anyway.